Assalamu alaikum, beautiful people, and I am back. It's been a while. I wanted to take down a trip to memory lane. I have loaded up my old world where me and my mates used to play, and let's roam around, just look around. So this was the starting area, and I think this was the place where Power Hex was here. There will be a link to his channel in the description. Yep, this was his. I believe this was his starting area, filled with nothing but cherry trees. And behind that, this lovely little building belongs to my mate Yadi, the owner of the server, and the one who brought everyone together. His little hut where we used to steal coal from. I firmly remember that. I have stolen I have stolen a lot of coal. I am admitting to my crimes that I did. And when you go right outside, there were a few shops. One of the shops was the beacon shop. I forgot who made that, but whoever it was, they never restocked beacons because all we have is this. Still to this day, this guava still exists. And then there is the most successful shop of the server, the firework rocket shop. And before we jump onto here, let's move on to the next area. Right next to their base, there is a path. If we take this path down the hill, we arrive at the ravine, the starter ravine, where me and Mark started. I still remember falling down these stairs a lot. Where was there we have it, the main area. So it was not Mark, it was AP. The signs, the double-decker crafting tables, and the chest filled with useless stuff, and his doggo. He still sits to this day, waiting for the owner to return. Right after that, we enter the nether, where the server was connected, the nether hub, from where we can go towards everyone's base. Okay, let's start by going straight forward. Jambo. Okay, so it was Jumbo's base. I have forgotten. Yes. What the hell? I am not going to question anything at all. Because I have stolen a lot. I mean a lot of emeralds from his base. In the good old days. Sorry. By emerald I mean traded goods. Such a pretty clock tower, a windmill, and the whole shebang. Definitely one of the prettiest builds on the server, which barely lasted for I think 1.5 months. And this was a building where we traded with builders without their consent. The good old books that still exist here. Good days, good people, and good days. And from here, if we go straight up ahead, we find ourselves at the doorsteps of Fildo and their cave base. This was not a big base, but it was still a pretty one. And I always got lost whenever I visited this base because things don't really make no sense here. The Flaming Tower of Emerald, that is what I am going to call it. His enchanting station is pretty cool. And that's kind of it. And now let's take the highway here. Okay, that was once again owned by Yadbia. That is an ancient city. Next comes the base by Morton and Licril. I believe I am pronouncing it completely wrong. This was the base by Morton and Licril. I died a lot in this base. If I remember right, there was a platform where they had a raid, and I came to join, and the only thing I did was die. They had a really good little area, especially this beautiful little boat. This definitely deserves some point. Hazel, Ititel, they used to live here. Hazel and Ititel, and they moved out. There is nothing left to see. I remember Ititel's base, they had a pretty beautiful little snow globe. Yeah, this was the snow globe. This was the water globe base. I remember the water globe. I remember it fondly because I also came here to quote unquote borrow some stuff, and I lost that stuff in the end in an unfortunate accident. Next comes we have gotten to Pildo, and this was mine and Yash's base. A ravine with a small little waterfall. I remember this fondly. I had big plans for this. The Tower of Head, where we had random heads stacked on top of each other. Our very few animals. The smelting system, And the smelting system by Il Mango it is still filled to the brim with coal. And I got this as payment for some smelting job or something. And then there was our villager cave where you could barely breathe. Still as loud and as obnoxious like the good old days. Then there was cocaine. Our base had cocaine. Still to this day, I don't know who was here. Our crafting table, the table of crafting table, and everyone touched my stuff. I am still angry to this day. Everyone touched my stuff. Why? I was saving the stuff for making the, what do we call that again? The smelting system, and everyone came and for some reason touched the barrel. Even though I warned them not to touch, but they touched it. Next comes Cookie's base. The base associated with the mystery sign. As soon as we climb up the stairs, we take the back door out and we move towards the front door. Right here, right? This sign. The mystery of the sign has been solved because this sign was left by me. It was I that left the sign. They never solved the mystery, but I feel like today is the day the mystery gets solved. Anyway, there is an important announcement I am attaching with this video is that there will be another series with basically all the members coming very soon. Let's see. Let's go to Tugli's. I believe I am pronouncing this 100% wrong. Tugli. I don't know. I never pronounced their name right. The incomplete base. This base had the markings of a good maker, but it never saw the light of the day. I think right here, there we have it. Mark, the big iron man, the man with a lot of iron. I AFK'd at the, where was the mini iron farm? I AFK'd at this iron farm to get around 2 stacks of iron blocks in order to build myself that smelting machine. I remember the good old days. There was us with 1 or 2 bases which I don't remember where they were. Like really old. Like an old man. There we have the end portal, and when we jump inside at the end, nope, that was not my design. It was on the previous servers. This was not my design. My design was on previous server because my design had a sweeping floor. And with that, the video comes to an end. Bye bye.